I'm Mr. X, and together with my assistant Barry,
Well, hi.
we will take you through your journey to become a better chess player. From beginner to expert level, we're here to assist you.
On the menu today, providing you with a basic understanding of tactics. Tactic, a sequence of moves that each makes one or more immediate threats. Ooh, oh, help me, Mr. X.
Okay, let's win some material. What's the best capture?
Which thinking patterns should you go through to find all tactics?
So first, we always look at this in a similar pattern. First, can you provide a check? Well, in this case, there's two checks. There's one here, but then the king can simply take your queen, and we lose the queen, or you can take here. Let's see what happens then. See, this is check. Then the knight probably will take back, and we will take back with the bishop. And then we will win the knight. So we exchange the queens and we win the knight. So that's great. Then we win material. Is there a better way? So second one we look at is, can we capture things? Well, the only things we can capture here are this pawn, this queen, which we already looked at, but we can also take this queen directly. And then we can actually win. We take back with a knight and a queen.
Wow, that was well spotted, Mr. X. To discover tactics, we follow the following thinking sequence of most forcing moves. 1. Can I give a check? 2. Can I take something? 3. Can I attack something?
So first, again, we look at if we can provide a check. In this case, we cannot provide a check, right? Because this is not a check. Then we look at what can we capture things. There's a few things we can capture. The knight will take back with the pawn. Bishop will take back with the pawn. Or the rook will take back with the rook. But since the rook is 5 points and the knight is 3 points, that's a favorable exchange for us.
I call this winning the exchange. I win it all the time.
This is something we can attack. Or we can attack this rook, and the rook simply goes away. That's about it. We can put a rook here, but then it takes, and we go here. And we basically have lost the rook. So this is the best move. What is a good move here? Can we give a check? No. Secondly, can we capture something? Yes, we can capture something. We'll take back with the bishop, and then with the rook. And then we have a rook and a bishop against the rook with 2 pawns and 4 pawns. That should be winning for us in this position. Is there anything else we can capture? Not really. Something we can attack, which is interesting. We can attack. So I would say let's take it. And let's take it. The knight and the bishop, 6 points against the rook, 5 points, and we were already up a bishop. So that's good. Then, okay, can we provide a check? No, we cannot provide a check, right? This is not a check. This is not a check. Okay. This is a check. But then you take with a pawn. And there's not really something to do, right? So is there anything else which is interesting? Can we take something? We can take the pawn, we can take the pawn, we can take the pawn. But the king will take back here, or the queen even. Here, we can take back with the pawn or the queen. So, no, that's not very interesting for us. Instead, can we capture other things? We can capture the knight. We'll take with the queen or with the rook. So that's not very favorable, but there's a rook hanging in the corner. Can we attack things, which is more interesting? Not really. So we take, and we take. Good.
This is me in the dog park, by the way. Well, Mr. X, do you know whose dog I'm holding? This one is not mine. Ew-oh-hoo.
Okay. White to move. Can you capture a hanging piece? It's not hanging, right? Because you can take back. Is this one hanging? Yes. So we have a term for this. Loose pieces drop off. LPDO. Loose pieces drop off.
A loose piece is not defended, and therefore an easy target. LPDO, loose pieces drop off. The Village People made a song about it actually. It's my favorite song. LPDO, Ooh. Oh.
This one is very loose. It's not defended, right? You can simply take it. In this position, the black queen provides us with the check. If we would move here, this is a checkmate, right? Because the knight attacks the square, queen attacks the square, we go here, it's a checkmate. So either we're losing, or we have a winning move, and then we have, because bishops can move backwards, right? So we can simply take it. Well found. The white knight is threatening to take this pawn, right? So, and if it takes a pawn, then it forks our queen and our rook. That's not something we want. Can we take something? Is there something hanging? This bishop is not defended and the knight is not defended. Are we attacking one of those pieces? We're not really attacking this bishop. Are we attacking this knight? Yes, we can take it. There we go. Well done. Okay, are there any hanging pieces over here? Well, these rooks are nicely connected, right? This knight is guarded by the pawn. This knight is not connected. Are we attacking it already? Yes. Okay, good. We take it. Another win. Okay, this position. So we are pinning this knight, right? Interesting, perhaps. But again, loose pieces drop off. Are we seeing any pieces which are loose? I think so. What about this one? Is it being defended by anything? No.
One last example, please. LPDO. Ooh.
Okay, and with the last move, black put his pawn to d6 to defend the knight, which is being attacked by the king. But can you win? Because this was not the best move for black. Let's start with giving a check. And if the king comes forward, how can we now win a piece in 2 moves? Yes, we give a check, king goes here, and we win the bishop. But the king can also go to other squares. For example here. And now this is not a check. So, what's the other move where we can win the bishop? Yes, well seen. King goes here, and we win the bishop. But the king can also go back to these 2 squares. Let's check out one of them. We can give a check. See, and we can win the bishop. But there's a better way. Check. The king goes here. Now we can give a ladder checkmate. And we've explained this in one of our previous videos on basic checkmate patterns.
Check it out on our channel.
So we can take a first step on the ladder. Check. We can take another 2 steps. Check. And then checkmate. See how the white pieces went? Great. Well done. And finally, an example of Hikaru Nakamura. See what he does. He takes the pawn and white decides to take back. This is a big error. Do you see why? Exactly. LPDO. The queen can move horizontally and pick up the bishop. That's a free bishop. Great.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye. LPDO. Ooh.